So what exactly is Amazon.com? Many of you probably already use Amazon, you have heard of Amazon, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But for the people who never used Amazon or to buy products or to sell products, this video might actually be a little bit helpful. So what we're going to do is we just want to look at Amazon.com, and I want to show you how to implement Amazon into your dropshipping business that we'll set up with Facebook Marketplace. Now, the big problem with Amazon is that on Amazon, many products are already quite expensive, so you cannot really make a very good deal on products in most cases. That's why I'm going to show you in the next chapter how to use AliExpress in order to basically get products for very little money and sell them for much more. Now, which one is easier to use? I personally think that Amazon is much more easy to use because many people know already what Amazon is, and you can also, say that Amazon is a little bit more reliable, let's say, than AliExpress, and also you can ship things on Amazon with Prime. So Amazon Prime is basically a service where Amazon sends you your product in, let's say, 2 to 3 days. In most cases, 2 to 3 days. It is quite unlikely that they will actually send it to you on the first day, at least not here in Germany. But the good thing about that is just simply when you sell a product, for instance, via the Facebook Marketplace, and we're now talking about your dropshipping business. When you sell a product via the Facebook Marketplace and you have Amazon Prime, you can send a product very, very quickly to your potential customer. So why is this so important? Well, you don't want to let your customer wait. So for instance, on AliExpress, sometimes products take, let's say, a week or two to actually arrive at the customer. When you use Amazon Prime and send products as a gift, then of course they will actually be there in, let's say, 2 to 3 days. Now, how to sell products as a gift, I'm going to show you later. I really want you to, first of all, create an Amazon account. You don't really need it. I think, it helps to have an Amazon account, especially because later on we are going to use it. But for now, what we want to do is we want to look at the platform, how it works, and how to look for amazing products. Now, the one thing that we always have to be sure of is that the products that we sell actually have demand. So people want to buy this kind of product. Now, when, for instance, on Amazon, I look for a certain device where there's no ratings or anything on it, or books that no one has ever read, perhaps because they are by some very unknown authors, it is quite unlikely that anyone on Facebook will actually buy it. So what you want to do is you want to look for popular products that we can buy for hopefully not too much money and that we can sell for more. So right now what we want to do is we want to look at the search engine here on Amazon. Now, of course, you have your search bar up here, and then down here you can check for the different kinds of products. So for instance, if you want to look for a book in the Kindle store, you click here in Kindle store and then you write basically the name of the book, or for instance what kind of topic it should have. Now, if you say, well, I want to buy CDs and vinyl, and you say, well, I want to buy, let's say, a Linkin Park album or a Beatles album or something like that, then of course it will probably have all of the albums right on here. So there's, a lot of products by Linkin Park, Bestseller, Hybrid Theory, all of these albums that you can buy on here. And you can often buy them, sometimes even used for little money. But now what we want to do is we want to really identify products that we can sell and perhaps make as much money as possible with it. So what we want to do, first of all, is we want to look for a product that we are passionate for. So for instance, we say we want to sell some yoga mats. So we click on yoga mats, and what we're going to see, okay, we are in the wrong store. So let's actually say all departments and then click on this one. Okay, so now we have all of these yoga mats right here, and then we are looking for yoga mats that look amazing, but we can buy them for very, very little money. So for instance, when we scroll down here, we're going to find some mats that can actually be bought for $11, $10, $8, and $50. And we want to make sure that when people actually see the product, that it looks like it actually costs more. So we can sort here by relevance, by featured, by price low to high, high to low, and so on and so on. So what we want to do is we want to just look for price low to high. So now we are going to get the cheapest yoga mats on here, and we're going to look for a yoga mat that actually looks quite good. So for instance, we go for this one right here. I think this one doesn't look too bad. It has a very clean, classic design. It is not that spectacular. I mean, like, women and men can use it. It's not like perhaps, with a crazy design or something like that. It looks quite good. And the good thing about this is it already has some great photos. So for instance, we can take these photos and put them into our Facebook Marketplace account. So when we create a product, we take these photos, take the descriptions, and then we can sell this yoga mat for a certain amount of money. But as we can see here, this one has a very high shipping cost. So we always want to be sure that when we buy a product, that of course the shipping is very cheap as well. Because if it's $16.40 for shipping, then of course we're paying right here, well, $21.43, and that is too much in our mind. So we're gonna go back and we try to look for a product that perhaps is even cheaper. So as we can see right here, okay, we have mats for $6.79 plus $1.99 shipping. So very cheap. Let's see if we can get even something that is more cheap. Maybe this one right here, because it doesn't say shipping. Yeah, free shipping, there we go. Free shipping on eligible orders, and one more promotion. So you can actually get 5% off purchase of 3 items. So basically this one, even though it is more to the bottom, is cheaper than this one because it has free shipping. So we can look a little bit more if you find something better, but I think this one is actually the best. So we're gonna click on this one and it looks quite nice. And as it says right here, it's $7.99 and free shipping. So this one perhaps doesn't have the best reviews, as we can see right here, but it is cheap. Well, this is also quite weird because one person said 1 star and another person said 5 star. So, well, it really depends what kind of products you want to sell, whether you just want to sell also some garbage, or whether you want to just sell something that is of high quality. Now, I can always give you as a recommendation to sell something of high quality, but if there is such a rating right here where one person says, well, this product is amazing, and another person says, well, it's not amazing, it's actually garbage, then I would be a little bit careful here and perhaps would look for a different one. So now what we want to do for like right now is just have a look at kind of like what kind of products we should sell or not sell. So yoga mats, for instance, are of course very, very popular. It's easy to sell yoga mats, especially when you say, okay, we are going to sell it for, let's say, $15. So you're going to have a profit margin of $7.01 right here. So I think this is actually quite good. Let's say you can sell 2 or 3 or 5 of these every single day. You're going to make like $30, $40, perhaps even more. And this is only one product. So it's quite cool to actually think about it. So my advice always is to buy products that can be bought for a very low amount, especially with free shipping, and then to just simply sell them, for instance, like 100% for 100% more. So basically take this price, double it. In this case now we almost doubled it to $15. Now, often there is this rule in dropshipping that you should only, sell products for 30% more. So in this case, what would it be, like $3 or something like that? So basically for $11, you could do that, but I think actually people would be willing to pay $15 maybe for this yoga mat. If it doesn't work, that's not a problem. You can at any given time just simply basically get it down again. And also this is quite good because, as it seems, this is for little kids. So little kids can actually work with that or play on it. So you can target it to families, or you can target it to moms, to dads, to people who are interested in children's products. So let's go back and look at a different product. So what we can also do, let's say we click on video games and we check for Japanese video games. There's often a very high demand, especially in the US, for Japanese video games. And as it seems right here, for instance, you can get The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Japanese import video game for $70. Of course, it is a lot of money, but many people actually pay more for this. Or this one right here for $11.50. What is this? It seems some kind of anime. So the good thing about this is you can target it in an amazing way to people on Facebook, because let's say people on Facebook are actually liking this page, so this anime, then you can say, well, I have this original Japanese game for you for, let's say, $40. I imported from Japan, you could say, and then people hopefully are going to buy it. Now, of course, does it work all the time? No, definitely not. But of course, we want to build a shop that has thousands, perhaps even hundreds of thousands of products, because right now we still can. So that's basically it now for this video. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to sell a product as a gift and send it as a gift. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see each other in the next video.